Captain Wooba here with HobbyCaptain.com. At HobbyCaptain.com you will find the world's largest selection of free paper airplane patterns. In this clip, we'll be taking a look at the Golden Eagle, made to actually look like the fiercest predatory bird ever to exist. That's probably false. The Golden Eagle. Check this thing out. Got a head, got a tail, got the wingspan. Well, it flies fairly well. I'm getting indoor flights of 20 to 30 feet. Let me take you over here and show you how to fold it. Let's take a quick look at this pattern before we begin. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to cut out each of the pieces of the bird. So we've got steps 1, 2, and 3 to do that. Then at step 4, we're going to fold the wing in half, or what will be the wing in half. We'll begin to fold the nose of the wing on steps 5 and 6. Then steps 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, we'll fold that wing down. Step 13 will form the wings in the fuselage here. And then we're going to tape the head and then the tail on, and I'll show you how you do that. Well, to begin with, I'm going to rough cut out the parts of the body. And here, I've already done that. So now what I want to do is I want to make this really symmetric. So what I'm going to do here is make my fold in half first. And then make my cut around the cut lines. Now, I do have different line styles, each representing its own unique thing. Now, as you're going to notice on this cut line is solid. The cut line should not be solid, but what has happened is that there's a bug in the software that I'm using, and the dotted line that represents the cut line isn't printing if it's at all curved. And so I just had to go with a solid line. Hopefully I can figure out how to fix that in the future, but for now, I guess you're just going to have to put up with it. So there's the head, and I'm just going to go ahead and set the head aside. We'll go on to the tail. I'm going to do the same thing with the tail. Now, if you need a reminder or haven't done one of my paper airplanes before, there is a Getting Started page. If you go to the Getting Started page and follow along with the instructions there, that will really help you out. If you've never done one of these before, I recommend doing that before you go to this plane or to any other plane. There's a number of things I discussed there that I can't discuss in every paper airplane, so that will just help you along with this paper airplane. All right. And there's the tail. Show you what that looks like. And I'm going to set that aside. Okay, on to the wing. I'm going to go ahead and fold it in half first again, just like the other ones. Fold it right on the line. And here I'm going to try to line up the edges too, make sure we're really centered up well. And we're just going to follow the outside line here and cut along that. So there we go. All parts cut out. Okay, so I already folded 4. We're going to go on to steps 5 and 6, and I believe those are slightly easier to make from the blank side. So I'm going to go that way. I'm just going to pull the paper over till I get to line 5 here. And just fold it nicely right along line 5. And same on the other side. Okay, and on to step 6. Step 6, we're going to do it the same here. Let me just show you what it looks like right now. So step 6. And same on the other side. Make those folds nice and crisp. And here's what it looks like from this side. Now we're going to fold down on step 7, 8, 9, and 10. And so these solid lines here, those just represent what I'm calling a fold. And that solid line should be on the outside of the fold when you're done. So goes there's 7. Come along to the next one. Try to keep this fold smooth as it's going. It might want to buckle up a little bit on you here. I think I'm on step 9 here. There's what it's looking at like now. Okay, and to step 10. And you can get this paper airplane pattern if you go to hobbycaptain.com. You will find this paper airplane pattern. The paper airplane again is called the Golden Eagle. You will find it there if you want to use the pattern. I believe that should be step 11, and that should be our last fold of this series. Okay, and on to step 12. We'll just finish off that fold we started on step 4. And now for the wings. So for the wings, I'm going to try to fold one wing nicely along that line. And on this side, I just want to bring the wing together with the other one. Try to make this fold symmetric. Okay, there's the wing. All right, now we're going to have to tape the head and tail on, and so I'm going to start with the head. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to unfold that fold. I'm going to put the head in, and what we're going to try to do is lay the head, line up those two lines as close as I can get them to each other, and then I'm just going to take a little piece of tape and put a little piece of tape on either side. So I've already got my tape ready to go here. There's just a little tape on that side. And a little tape on that side. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, fold it back over, and now I'm going to fold the head that way. Okay, now the tail, I'm going to push it all the way up. And again, I'm trying to line up the crease lines so you can kind of see. I don't know if you can see it well. I can. You'll be able to see it better in person, I'm sure. Make sure that's nice and straight. Get your piece of tape. I'm going to try to put just a little piece of tape on either side here to help hold that tail in. Okay. Now we're going to go back to reforming the fuselage here. So we go to do step 13 here, or line 13. You're going to see it starts to pull the head. And so I'm going to take and I'm going to give the head just a little snip. And I'm going to do that to both sides. Okay, and now I'm going to fold the tail in with step 13. Okay, now sometimes I like to add a little piece of tape right in the middle here to help hold the body together. And optionally, you can put a little piece of tape right here if you're getting a big lip up on your fold of the leading edge of that wing. You can put a couple little pieces of tape there to help hold that down. And that will help it fly just a little bit better. If your folds are really nice, that piece of tape isn't 100% necessary. Let me go ahead and do it here for an example. And there you guys go, the Golden Eagle. Let me know what you think of it. Give this paper airplane a try. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And again, you can get this paper airplane and a bunch of paper airplanes at hobbycaptain.com. Thank you.